The short film opens with the introduction of the first character walking on scene with the title of Besgar Productions and opening credit to the actors and filming crew. It switches to a close-up medium shot of the character's face when he gets a message which introduces the caller ID messenger, which moves on to the same medium long shot of the character leaving the building with the ambient soundtrack to give suspense. We get a long shot which then focuses on the stalker watching the main character to entice the audience. Again, we have a tracking shot of the main character walking through the halls and entering the classroom. Then we have a soundtrack quiet down as the main character is seen in the long shot in the classroom with a diegetic sound of the phone receiving a message from the same no-caller ID messenger. As soon as the character picks up the phone, there is a switch of angles to a medium shot to his face. The audio from the beginning starts playing in low in the background, and the medium tracking shot of the second character starts playing. Then another medium tracking shot starts playing of her entering the classroom and greeting Robert to show that they are friends. Following after that is a medium still shot of the characters interacting about the message. The second character, Julia, is seen to brush it off to not alarm Robert to keep the suspense low. Again, the same medium still shot of the voice of the third character, the teacher, informing that the class has finished. The characters then get ready to pack up and leave in the same still shot, and Julia informs Robert to wait for her. The shot then switches to a tracking shot of Robert leaving, and the non-diegetic audio from the beginning starts to play again to emphasize that Julia is watching. The shot changes to an over-shoulder shot, blurring the phone enough to keep the mystery of who Julia is messaging. The soundtrack then stops to show a still long shot of Julia leaving the class to meet Robert. The scene then switches to a long shot of the two characters leaving through the office, with the dialogue switching to them having a random conversation. The next shot of the school office is them leaving the school office to go to the gate, and the same shot entering the alleyway. In the alleyway scene, the shot switches from the tracking long shot to a close and medium still shot of the two characters entering the alleyway with the same conversation. The scene then switches to them walking off further and switching again to the overshot of the fourth mystery character with an ambient audio for the scene of following Robert and Julia. This is to give the possibility and imagination to leave the audience questioning who is he and why is he there. The camera angle switches to the moving medium shot of Robert and Julia and the mystery character in the background. The mystery fourth character then pushes through in that scene, and the shot begins to be still as they both question who the person is to show the emphasis of the situation. The camera then switches to the two characters ignoring it and then getting further from a medium shot to a long shot to hurry up for the bus. The scene then switches to the characters running on the medium shot and the dialogue describing that they were late for the bus. They see the same mystery character. They then discuss the mystery character as soon as they get to the bus stop. As soon as they look over, they discuss why is the mystery character there. And Julia then leaves the bus stop explaining that she's getting a call. The shot then switches to a medium still shot with Robert and the mystery character on his phone and leaving the bus stop walking away with the point of view from Robert. Robert then receives a message from the same no-caller ID messenger, and Julia enters the medium shot asking Robert what's wrong, as you can see from his facial expression is in distress. Julia then again brushes it off as Robert says the message, changing the subject that the bus arrives in the long tracking shot. The scene then switches to the two characters walking away together in a long shot, switching to a closer shot of the characters parting ways. We get a close-up shot of Julia watching Robert as soon as Robert leaves the scene. The scene switches to a medium moving shot with the non-diegetic music in the background watching Robert being on his phone and walking slowly, and the stalker in the background watching him, giving the first hint of who the stalker could be. And switching the camera position of the point of view from the stalker, then the sound dies out and we hear the diegetic sound of the ping of an airdrop to Robert, with the same shot from before, the point of view, but the stalker is gone from the background, and then switches to Robert's phone with the airdrop from the stalker. We then have a still close-up and a couple of still long shots of Robert alerted around his surroundings and walking off, switching to a moving medium shot of Robert leaving the scene, and there's Julia standing in the background watching Robert. Then it switches the same close-up moving shot of Julia's face walking off with the same non-diegetic music from the beginning, being extended and dying down into moving shot of her entering an alleyway where she meets the fourth mysterious character. As soon as they stop conversing, the camera points towards the ground and then entering a black screen, the same music from the beginning playing with the same credits and the title rolling in from before.